you don't got wipes on the back of your toilet, I don't even really trust you for real. I ain't gonna lie. Because I just feel like if you go to the bathroom and you're only wiping with toilet tissue, whether you do a number 1 or number 2, you're not really getting everything that's left behind, if you know what I mean. Especially if you do number 2, like, you're not wiping with like a baby wipe or a wet wipe or a sensitive wipe or like honey pot, like no type of wipe after. Dookie crumbs. Like, it's just giving dookie crumbs. I just feel like you have dookie in your underwear. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I don't know. Like, it doesn't give clean. Like, I don't know. Am I tripping? I don't know. It's just like, I know you gonna have a streak or 2 in them panties or in them drawers when you done.
Guys, let me just go ahead and say this, man to man. Teach you a little bit about some manly hygiene. She is absolutely correct. Bro, you gotta have you some sort of extra wipe somewhere nearby for you, for your girl, for your kids, for guests, whatever it may be. All right? Because just imagine you got some guests over, bro, and they not really just doing what they supposed to do down there, and they come sit on your couch, bro. You ain't gonna feel some type of way? They sitting in your car. You're not gonna feel some type of way, bro. They sitting at your bar stool at your kitchen counter, bro. You thinking everything's all good and you smell a little something funny. Bro, keep you some wipes nearby, bro. Thank me later.
It be the finest man with a nose ring. But it's like, and they claim that they straight, but I know for a fact that you not straight having a nose ring. A whole grown ass man having a nose ring and you claiming you straight. Okay.
Man, y'all don't want to mess with the guys with the nose rings, bro. They for some reason, bro, they have a definitive justification every time they have one in. I ain't got nothing against men with nose rings. Y'all just wear whatever y'all want to wear. That's up to you. Your body, your choice. But like, if you ever ask the question, yo, what made you want to get that? just ask. Just ask and you'll be shocked by the answers. Just saying.
I'd be so hurt when a man off my international roster goes and gets a girlfriend or goes and gets married. Like, bitch, you were supposed to wait your whole life waiting on me. Like, we were going to be together at some point, maybe. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you mean to tell me that day we spent together 3 years ago meant nothing to you? Like, what are you doing? I'm coming eventually, I think. Like, I'd be ready to cry.
Man, you wouldn't believe the way since the internet is just the way it is, women have access to just talk to other guys, right? Men have access too, bro. But I'm saying this because I know specifically somebody that was milking this dude that was from Morocco. And I couldn't believe it because in my mind, I'm like, bro, like, how crazy can you be? But I guess Delusion knows no location, knows no color, age, sex, no matter what. Because this man was literally sending money from Morocco to this girl for nothing. I mean, like for no apparent reason because they were supposed to be bays. I was mind blown at this type of stuff. Like, man, you can't find nothing in Morocco. Like, you know, in that area, it's damn near Morocco. We hear the stories, but nonetheless, she probably has an international bay. She probably has an international roster. Just throwing it out there. It's not unusual.
I just remembered why I don't ask men if they're seeing other women. Because I remember when I was talking to this one guy, and I asked him if he was seeing other women, and he said, "You're my favorite." You're my favorite. Out of how many?
See, I think what you're doing, you're just getting wrapped up by how many girls when you're his favorite. All right? It doesn't matter how many. You're his one favorite.
Today is Friday. You should take your man on a date today. Take your man on a date. Pamper him. Hell, take him to the Louis store. We all love some Louis, you know. Spoil that man like he spoil you. I don't get it. Pay for the bill. Pay for everything. Okay, hell, buy him a car. Do something, okay? Besides, you know what? That's not going to keep a man.
It's crazy, but because you don't even have to take your man to a Louis store to make him happy. You literally can get him a pack of beer, a bottle of whiskey, some tacos, with his favorite meals, some snacks, whatever it may be. Give him a new game, maybe even a new controller, some headphones, some sneakers, and he's good. Man, I'm good. Fill up his tank. He's good. Get his truck washed. He's good. You don't even have to do all the Louis Vuitton and all that. That's crazy. We're just as simple as that, and we can't get it.
Ain't no desirable man going to no speed dating event. I don't know who need to hear that, but before y'all keep wasting y'all money and time going to these speed dating events, don't do it if you expecting men that you would actually want to be there, because they're not. If there are any men there at all, they're definitely not going to be the type of man that you would want. They're going to be undesirable, but they won't be actual top tier, attractive men with things going for themselves.
Bro, who's showing up at speed dating events, bro? Like, I know none of y'all showing up. And if you have shown up to a speed dating event, and I'm not going to judge you, I would just love to know how it went for you. Like, really, I'm pretty sure it differs from city to city, right? Like, say I'm in New Orleans, right? If I was to show up to a speed dating service, it's probably not going to be what you expect. All right, you're not going to have professionals. All right, you're probably going to have a lot of single baby mamas, or you're going to have people with baggage, or you're going to have people that just looking for a man to carry them and throughout their whole life. That's just me, not to hate on New Orleans. I love my city, man, but you just know, like, if you go to a speed dating service, even the women there are particularly picky. They got these high expectations, and they have low self expectations. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Imagine you meet a woman and you think you lift weights and you think you got like cute shoulders and a nice face, and you like, hey, do you work out? And she like, yeah, I go to the gym, I work out, I get on the treadmill, and you think it's cool. Then you be like, hey, I want to work out with you one day because you think it's a cute thing, and she walk you in the gym, and this is what she doing. I don't want y'all to try to take anything away. I don't want y'all to try to say anything sly or slick. This is impressive. This is impressive in so many ways. First of all, she looks amazing. You look absolutely gorgeous. You fit. You in shape. I see the cuts. You could play Sarah Connor right now. Terminator run up on you right now. I hate to be him walking down on you in your camo with pocket short. That's first of all. You backpedaling with a weight in your hand. I can barely just walk forward with the weight on my stomach. Chewing gum and walking at the same time has become a task. Chewing gum and not biting my tongue 4 to 6 times has become a thing. I think my tongue too big for my mouth. Wide tongue ass Josh Prey. This is incredible. Can you imagine playing laser tag with her? You go into a Dave and Buster's, you think you finna be cute and stuff, and all of a sudden in real life for no reason, theme music start playing, you hear Jason, and you telling her, Rebecca, Sarah, Jasmine, I was just playing, where you at? You trying to be cute and she's stuck inside of a wall like the scary movie, people up there. This is incredible. Let no man or woman take away the balance, the skill, the dedication, and the strength that this young lady has.
I don't know about y'all, man, but she just reminds me of a character from Call of Duty, like a Call of Duty skin avatar just walking in there loaded in the lobby, ready to go, right? Like, she literally looked like she played Modern Warfare all day, every day. If not, she should be a character in Modern Warfare. But this is the type of woman that you really just don't necessarily play with, man. She just do all kind of weird exercises, do things with the weights, man. Like, joint strong as hell, ligament strong as hell, man. And doesn't matter what angle you try to put her in, she gonna put you in an angle that's even tougher, my guy. Like, you just don't play around with women like this. But I would love to ask y'all a serious question, because this just dawned on me when I'm watching this. Is like, do men really find overly, let's just say overly strong or strong looking women attractive? Like, could you see yourself dating a woman with shoulders that just way better than yours? Like, big, broad, nice shoulders, muscular, got a good frame. And can you really sit there and, like, be a man with her? You get what I'm saying? Like, or is the barrier, the physique, a barrier for you to really get it on with her? You get what I'm saying? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I just have to ask that, man.
Women out here saying they don't need a man, but I need one. I need help. I need help with my oil changes. I need help with my tire pressure. I need my car washed. We need you. Some of us need you.
An LA jury has hit Starbucks with a $50 million verdict after a customer suffered third-degree burns to his genitalia. In 2020, Postmates driver Michael Garcia was picking up 3 hot teas. Surveillance video from inside the drive-thru shows one of the 3 cups was not properly secured onto the container before the barista handed it to him. His attorneys say the unsecured cup with the scalding hot tea fell into his lap. Paramedics had to take him to the emergency room. Evidence shown during trial explains Garcia suffered permanent injuries.
Man, this gives a whole new definition to the term teabag. And damn, that has to suck, man. I had some fresh made coffee. The coffee you get from the gas station when you got pressed and it sits there and grinds up the, the coffee beans for you. It should be hot, right? You literally got to wait like 20 minutes before you start drinking it. Let's just be honest, right? So I'm driving, I have my coffee, and I'm guessing the coffee cup wasn't that good. The little paper cup that they give you, and I pick it up and I go to sip it, but either the cup was bad or my grip that day was just extra strong. Just maybe it was my grip. But nonetheless, bro, the cup fumbled. Hot coffee, boom, I'm on the highway. It's in my lap. It's in my groin area. Coffee, hot as can be, man. And I almost took myself out. So now, ever since then, if I'm ever buying coffee at a gas station, I either double cup or I specifically, when I put that top on there, I make sure it's secure. The cup ain't going nowhere. That's a warning, guys. I'm just saying this, sharing this story because I just don't want this to happen to you.
One thing I've noticed about men is they will tell the truth about the nature of men to women that they truly value. Like, as with my brothers and my daddy, they'll tell me X, Y, and Z. But with the women that they're dealing with or something, I'm not sure if they would be so open to telling her that. And I think it's really important as women to have men around you that get no sexual gratification from helping you, because when men get that sexual gratification, they're going to have a reason to lie, because if they tell you the truth about something, then that cuts off their access. So of course they're going to lie about X, Y, or Z. But again, just remember, with men's mothers and sisters, they're more honest about what is going on, and they probably would not want their mothers and sisters with men like them. So just peep that, and then try to get with some family members that are men that can really talk to you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For men that really love a woman, they gonna let them know what's real. That's why they, men who really love their old lady, they put them on game about other guys. Men that really love their daughter, let them know the truth about anything. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not lying about that. You're going to tell your daughter every little secret, man. Oh, yeah, he just lying to you, baby. Oh, that little boy, he just trying to get in you already know what time it is. And I'm pretty sure she's pretty accurate. For those that you really care about, you're going to be more truthful and honest with them. Or you're going to do your utmost to lie to protect their feelings.
The other day I came across a video. There was a father who was holding a newborn son. And then he had a toddler son that was crying and reaching up for him to pick him up. So he ended up picking his son up. And he had 2 kids in both his hands, right? And the caption read, "There's a difference between wanting kids and a wife and being a husband and a father." And bitch, that was a motherfucking word. And this made me think that, we're not asking the right questions when we're vetting a lifelong partner or somebody to procreate with, right? Because the action of being and embodying something is totally different than wanting something. I might want a brand new car, but once I get that car and I drive it for about 6 months to a year, do I still want it? If I wreck it, am I going to fix it? Or am I just going to trade it in for something else that's more newer? That's how I look at it. Just think about how many people are in terrible fucking marriages right now, right? I just feel like a lot of people don't take it seriously. And it's just a status symbol. Some people just want the rights to wear a fucking ring and say, my wife, my husband, my old lady, whatever. Like, some of the biggest tricks and cheaters be married people. So we really do have to ask these fucking questions. Do you even know how to be a motherfucking husband or father, you know? So wanting and being are two totally fucking different things, okay? And I'm not even one of those people that's gonna say, hey, you need to get married and do it the right way. Because the stats have shown that divorce is an easy out, and it's not forever. But a child is a lifelong commitment. It's a lifelong commitment. You don't stop parenting when that child becomes 18 years old. You just have to adapt. Somebody that embodies being a wife or a husband, they're going to adapt with the changes. They're going to take the good and the bad. They're going to always show up, no matter the fucking what. So yeah, that's food for thought today.
I think this is such a situational question. I mean, there's power behind the actual question and the breakdown itself, but it's so situational, man. You can really just be out there, get caught up in the moment, and now you're having a baby, all right? As a young man, as a young woman, and now you're paying the price for it, right? Well, the price is you're an early dad. You're a dad way sooner than you wanted to be. You don't have your finances right. You don't have your living situation right. You don't have your career right. You don't have your education right, whatever it may be, right? But it doesn't really take it away from them being a father or a true husband. I think those things are instilled in a person as they grow up within a certain household. They have a certain example. They have a certain type of character. Now, if you don't have that character in you to be a father or a husband, you're not going to really be one. You're just going to be the dad with a ring on his finger. Like, let's just be honest. If you don't have that sort of upbringing, that sort of values instilled in you, them core values, you're just not going to have that. You get what I'm saying? Everything else is going to be like, I wasn't ready yet. And you're going to be sitting in that wasn't ready phase for a very long time. Maybe up to the point where I think the kids can tell you what's going on. And I say this for a reason, because when I'm a dad, and as I took care of my nieces when they were growing up, and took care of my little baby cousins and just was getting to know them, I realized that the part I couldn't wait to get on when I had children was the part where they were mentally ready and mentally capable of telling you what they need and how they feel. Now, you're going to get that around 3, 4, maybe around 2s, but 3, 4s, 5, when they tell you the things that they really need. They're hungry, they're not feeling well, something hurts. You can have a conversation with them. They're starting to form complete sentences. Bro, when you get to that point, parenthood gets a little easy. That's when you can take a deep breath back and be like, man, I can really be a father, and I can really get to know my child a little bit more. I can see their character development and all those type of things, because you can't really see that beforehand. I think that's the struggle, because dads and moms and dealing with postpartums, and dads just not ready to be dads. They just go out there and just be like, man, I ain't changing no diapers. Like, that baby don't, I got to figure out this and bring it to that part, bro. It's tough. I get it. But the beauty of it, once they start getting to that character development stage, man, such a wonderful feeling of being a parent. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching today, guys. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I'll see you on the next one.